Okay, this is Ringwalk Media in association with Willows Therapy and Steel Hub Management. Tom Welland, finally you finished in the hairdressers, and we've got you. It's nice to see you.
And Joe, how are we doing?
All right, mate. Nice fight week for you.
It is a nice fight week. Obviously, there's a lot of media here, more than I thought actually. There's a lot of media and a nice little build up. So again, it's nice to be out. But nice to be out. First one of 2024.
Well, listen, you've had a good start to your professional career. How's it going for you? How are you enjoying it?
I'm enjoying it much more than the amateurs, I'll be honest. I feel like I'm more suited to be a professional anyway. I think that the training is a lot more tailored to me. I was never much to sort of bounce on my toes. I mean, I think from my last two performances as a pro, you can see that I wasn't one to bounce on my toes much anyway. I've always sat on my shot, so this professional game has really been suited down to me, down to the ground, and we've made a lot of developments this camp, so I'm really looking forward to getting in on Friday.
Tell us about the developments, come on.
So obviously we...
Can't tell me your game plan, but what are you pleased with?
We went to Vegas for O'Hara's for OD's fight with Barroso, and obviously we got some good rounds out there. A couple of gut wrenching, gut checking spars, if I've been honest. I sparred Bruce Shoo Carrington. He's just had a great performance. Could be knockout, maybe a contender for knockout of the year. And then we came back afterwards and we sort of sat down. We thought, right, so we've had a gut wrenching spar. Now we know what we got to do, and we just got our heads down and we just grinded the last 10 weeks. And obviously stuff. Hopefully that I won't say now, but hopefully you'll see on Friday night that I've made little changes. Obviously there was a couple of critics from the last fight and the fight before. Hopefully we've addressed them little weaknesses, and hopefully we're back out again to another strong performance and a good one to start 24 with.
Well, obviously at this stage of your career you're learning anyway, mate, so there's going to be things that you want to improve and you want to do differently, or just add to, so it's nice to hear that you're actually thinking about those and doing it. Like you say, you were over in America. You nicked my next question. What's the difference like out there, because it is different, isn't it?
Yeah, I can see. I didn't really understand why fighters flock from the UK to America for their camps, especially Vegas or LA where Wildcard is, but I do definitely understand it now. It's every spar, it's not just sparring. It's an intimidating spar. They're shouting things into the ring. There's a big crowd. There's a bit of an entourage there every spar, and it's more of a fight, really. It is, and there are positives and the negatives to that, but it does build fighters. You can see why they're all so they're all so intense, intimidating. When you see when at the weigh-ins, when they do their face-off, the American fighters, they're always intimidating. They stare down at you, and it's because they're like that in the gym, and they're born and bred that, where they've come from and everything else. So it's very different, and something that we've tried to implement when we've come back. So obviously I was out there sparring 4-minute rounds and 30-second rest. That's another thing that we've implemented into our camp for this camp. Again, just a lot of learning, and hopefully it will just fuel our 2024 development phase.
Listen, out on Wasserman, and it's going to be a good card, and a lot of people coming over. It's going to be a good atmosphere, isn't it? Yeah,
hopefully. I mean, it's a nice venue. It'll be. I think it's fairly sold out, so it'll be a nice little atmosphere, and for us fighters, something that we can just sort of enjoy it and sort of go with the atmosphere. Like just use it for us, and use it as the adrenaline, and put in good performances and try and get the knockouts.
Now listen, have you got your ring walk sorted? What music are you having this time? Come on, you got something new?
We have got something new, but it's a bit of a surprise. I've done it for a certain person, so I'm not gonna.
Oh yeah, it's not Valentine's Day yet.
No, it's not Valentine's Day yet. Valentine's has been and gone. It's not. Unfortunately, it's not for us. You'll be a bit disappointed, but it is for a certain person. So I won't disclose it just yet. So you have to wait till Friday, unfortunately.
Oh, they keep me waiting. Now listen, obviously we've seen in the press last couple of days been mentioning of maybe going back to box, or you've got the option to go back and box in the Olympics possibly for the Philippines, I believe. Just tell us an update on that.
There has been talks. We don't know what's going on yet. Nothing's been finalised. Obviously, we've got to do the qualification events. The qualification event in Asia is Bangkok. It's the Thailand Open, so that's in June. So that's the last qualification event for Asia. But we're still back and forth. We're not quite sure what's going on yet. I am just going to continue what I'm doing, and if that opportunity arises, then I'll take it with both hands, or 110%. My allegiances as an amateur is with the Philippines, and if they come back and they come calling, then yeah, definitely I'll be going back.
I mean, that's an amazing option to have. Even if you get yourself a medal over there, it's going to propel your professional career as well.
Yeah, definitely. Obviously, it rises my stock. It helps my reputation. It helps with everything, and again, you can't buy being called an Olympian, So even if I don't go and medal, you've got to go and do Olympic Games.
Get that tattoo.
get that tattoo across your chest. That's the thing. But we're just going to wait and see. If the opportunity comes, then the opportunity comes. But if it does, then obviously I'll have to pause my professional career for 10 weeks, 12 weeks, and we'll do that. And I know that I'll have Wasserman behind me.
Well, listen, it's great to hear that you've got so many options ahead of you and that you're actually enjoying being a professional as well. A lot of lads at this age are sort of worried about the glitz and glamour and where's my belt. You seem to be taking your time, being very careful and meticulous about what you do, and it's nice to see.
Yeah, I'm 19, so I've got a lot of time. There's no need to rush for what I'm doing. I plan on being a professional for a long time, so I've got bundles of time. There's no need to jump to 8 rounds. There's no need to jump to ridiculous amount of 6 rounders or 10 round Southern Air or anything like that. There's no need to do that. So we're just this year is all about development. We're not really looking for particular fights. We're not looking for particular rounds of fights. We're just looking for activity. That's all we want, just to be out as much as possible. We're looking to be out every 8 weeks, so we're a lot of activity. So that's all we're hoping for this year, and just developing the whole of 24, and then maybe 25 we'll take a step up.
Well, that'll cheer your manager up, won't it?
Yeah, I mean, hopefully there's not so much stress on him. So just to get me
stress, he doesn't have stress.
Well, Lee Eaton's always got stress, unfortunately. But I said to him, just get me fights, I'm happy.
Listen, that's what he's very good at. So you've got a good guy there in your corner, and it's obviously working, mate.
Yeah, it is. Obviously, he's done everything that he says he's going to do so far. We've got obviously a television deal. We've got a long-term deal. So I know where I am, where I stand. I know where my options are. I know where I stand, and I know where and what team I have behind me, So it's nice to know that I'm not sort of all over the place. Obviously, we're not selling tickets. It's a big stress. People don't want to be selling tickets, It's a big stress. So yeah, we've got a good plan. We've got a good roadmap. We're just working our way through it slowly.
Well, it sounds all positive, mate, and we're looking forward to seeing the fight on Friday, seeing what new things come out and what skill sets we haven't seen that we see before, and. I just got a funny feeling, a little glint in your eye today. I think you've got to be sharper than that haircut, because I tell you what, it took long enough to do, didn't it?
He did. My barber, the moustache barber, he does wonderful haircuts. So if you're around Basildon and Essex, get around to the moustache barber in Basildon and Brentwood.
Shameless plug. Listen, mate, we wish you the best for Friday night. Hope it goes your way, and we'll see what it's like on Friday.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Cheers, mate.